thing I checked. It's a damn good thing I checked. Because I was just going to sit down and not even look at it. But both of the microphones were muted. So you wouldn't have heard us say, welcome to another episode of
Kind of Conversations.
And this episode is starting to look a little bit like the rest of our podcast because I'm here with the host of Daddy Daughter Time, Aryanna, and we are here again to bring you some of the latest topics we've come across in the last few weeks. Last week we were not on the air because, well,
technical difficulties.
Was it technical difficulties, or did we just decide to give them a break?
Yeah, we decided to give them a break.
I think I had a studio session.
Yeah, I think you did.
I had a studio session. Don't worry, we are under 5 people here.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
That didn't go as planned. 3, 2, 1. It's still not going as planned.
Yeah, somebody wanted to take her own to take her own hair into her hands. So we've let her do that, and now she's come to understand some of the reasons why we do it.
Again, 3, 2, 1. It's still not going as planned.
So I said start at the ends and work your way up to the roots. There you go. Alright, now I'm just looking into my phone again, but I'm trying to get onto my page so I can monitor and converse with y'all. Boom. Monitor and converse with y'all. Got this on mute, so we're going to put it down right here. Because I just told her before we started, this is Candid Conversations, not Candid Stare at your phone. Well, I wouldn't do that because you're just going to make your hair even more twisted.
How am I supposed to put it up?
Well, you get headband. You get those black headbands. And you separate your hair like as you comb it, you separate it and you tie it up, and then you comb it again, you put more in there and you separate it, tie it up. Daddy used to have hair, you know. Daddy used to have as much hair as you have right now.
Why did you cut it off?
Well, because I couldn't find anyone to do it. And you don't have that problem because you have people to do it, you just don't want them to. It is what it is. You're doing well for the most part. Like, the sides are good, and the top's good, but the back's the hardest part. There you go. At least you're doing it yourself, because if it was one of us, you'd probably be crying right now. I can't say nothing, and it's not like we do it maliciously, it's just when hair gets knotted, and that is just the way it is, especially our hair. Ooh, boy, that ain't no joke. It ain't no joke. You're almost there.
I have a strategy.
What is it?
When you have big clumps, hold your breath.
Just don't black out.
Just don't black out.
Nah. Alright, so we're here. This is week 48 of Candid Conversations. That means in 4 weeks we've been doing this for a year. A whole year. I've had a few guests on here. Musical guests on here. I've had authors on here. I've had composers on here. I've had a few different, songwriters and things of that nature. So I'd like to thank all of them for coming through. If it was not COVID-19 season, I'd probably, have a little bit of an arrangement where people came over and we just had a little bit of an interview session, or we just had a conversation session, but due to the circumstances that we are currently endeavoring, I'm staying safe and staying home. I haven't done any on-location sites. I haven't done any on-location shooting in a while, but I have finished a video for... I tried brushing it. Once you peel it, just brush it.
Okay, sorry for interrupting me.
Yeah, no, this is... You see, y'all seeing her handle her business right there. Like, that's all she's doing right now. Like, oh, well...
Glorious ups and downs of having long, curly hair. The upside is that it's beautiful. Well,
yes.
Properly tamed.
Yes.
The bad thing is, it knots up like bungee cords.
Bungee cords, yeah, because you got those curls and they're just... And everybody loves your hair out. Everybody that sees it, oh, I love her hair. Can I touch it?
No, don't touch
Wait
it.
a minute.
No, don't touch the hair.
Wait a minute now. We ain't touching no hair now. Come on now. Don't need to touch your hair now, knit it.
So the time that I brushed my hair with the thing that makes my hair straight, people were touching it.
The hair straightener? Yeah, because they were used to seeing it like that.
When I took it out of the ponytail, it was just everywhere.
Mm-hmm. That's my drum box, also known as a Keon. Yes. Gotta shout out Long and McQuaid. Even though they're not sponsoring me, they are providing me with a good percentage of the equipment I use to run the studio. Long and McQuaid, for your musical needs.
I just combed my hair and I need to sneeze. How does that?
Well, you sneeze and you go back to combing your hair. Silly. Oh, speaking of sneezing, I yawn.
How did sneezing make you think of yawning?
No clue, girl. No clue whatsoever. I tell you, sometimes it's just random, the things that I do. Like that.
That's where I get my weird from.
You definitely get your weird from me. Mommy's a little bit more reserved with it. Well, let's see what we got going on here. Alright, shout outs to Teresa Clark, who's just popping in. I have to shout out the Wifeinger all day. Holding it down for us. Well, the Mominger for you. Because she's your mom, not your wife. Yeah.
It's so off.
It's way off. It's like 45 seconds off. Hey, gotta get you playing the trumpet so you can make some noise while I'm drum box. Or you want to just drum on a drum box while I play the trumpet? Drum box, drum box, drum box,
We're
drum
having
box,
something healthy tomorrow.
drum box,
Or something that's kind
drum
of
box.
healthy.
Oh, it's healthy.
Other than the bread.
I might have plans. I might have plans tomorrow after my appointment, so we'll see how that goes. Yeah, I might be going on a little bit of a hike.
Oh, yay, hike.
Because it's been 10 weeks in quarantine. Yeah, madness. So how do y'all feel? What do y'all want to hear us talk about? You got two perspectives on it. What's happening with your day? How is it going? What is new? What's making your day better? How can we help you get out of a slump? How is it that you are doing? And what is it you're trying to accomplish? We're just here right now talking about stuff. Aryanna's getting her hair comb on. Yes.
If you have questions, yes, it does hurt.
She's doing it to herself, though.
Yes, I am.
Like, it's just the way it is. Just the way it is. And I see why it's better to just do it bit by bit than it is to wait and then do it all.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. We know what we're talking about as parents, you know. And I understand that as a child you want to be heard and all that fun stuff. I can appreciate that. But you got to understand we as parents know what we're talking about for the most part. Not everybody knows what they're talking about. Some people are just talking mere garbage out their mouth hole and none of it makes sense at all. But for the most part, we as parents have been through it before. So we can tell you what you're going through.
So we're on Iron Maiden now.
Yes, we are on Iron Maiden.
Are you sure?
And we got to finish it all in one go.
It's more my fault. I keep falling off of the edge.
I keep telling you to pay attention to the edge.
I'm driving.
Focus on the road, not the edge.
The one cool thing is that I am using Junkyard Dog.
Junkyard Dog. Arr!
And I realize realized something. Every time I throw that card that has health, it's doing nothing to me.
Yeah, but
it's
it
not
helps.
even healing me.
But it helps me.
I think if you're with me, I think it would work.
Yeah, probably.
I think we would both get health.
Maybe.
That was a lot of think.
Yeah, think I thunk. 10 minutes into Candid Conversations, we here live on Facebook, as well as Spreaker.com. For those of you who can't see the luscious locks that Aryanna has on Spreaker.com, just know, you can tune in on Facebook Live, look up Candid Conversations episode 48, and you will see what we is talking about.
Want to see how luscious my hair is? Bah.
Boom. Boom.
You can barely even see it.
Yeah, because of the backdrop. You can barely see me because of the backdrop. Oh, well.
Wow.
We're good. Lights on, people. Boom. There we go. Look at that. Wow. Yeah, that is a bright light all up in my face piece, but you can see me better now, can't you?
Really?
Yeah.
Did you have to go?
I didn't have to go there, but I often go there, so I might as well keep it consistent. Baby.
Did you have to say the fact that you can't even see you?
I was being truthful. Like, I'm wearing a black shirt, and there's a black background. What do you think I was talking about?
That is green.
It's gray. It's not green. I don't know where you get green from. No, this is no.
No.
I need.
I see the green.
All right, so we need you at home to let us know. Is this gray or green from what you can see? Because I'm not sure how well you can see it. I know you can see our shadows, but to me, it's like a charcoal. It's like a charcoal. I tickled her. Oh my goodness. So, we have Candid Conversations that happens on Wednesdays. Tune in every Wednesday to hear some of what we got going on. And feel free to forward correspondence. Type a message. Put it in the chat box. Let me know what you want to hear us talk about. What you want to talk about. What else you got to say? Okay. We also have the Terrell Effect that happens every Saturday on both Spreaker.com as well as Facebook.com/David.Tyrell. Yeah, see, Jenny says that's gray. What do you think? What color do you think our backdrop is, Seth? We're trying to figure this out because one says green and one says gray. I can't really see I can.
Hold on, let's settle this.
Do you have a color wheel or something that'll tell you?
Okay, Google. Wait, yeah, color wheel.
Yeah, I got a color wheel. We'll pull up a color wheel and then we'll see
what color it is.
What color the color wheel thinks it is because, like, I already got one vote for gray.
Not Cam.
Does it tell you what? It tells you what color it is?
No. Take a picture of it?
Yeah.
Go into my app. You get this. Recommended.
Yeah, it's gray.
It's gray. Wow.
It's gray.
I have to delete
My girl, you know what my girl just did? She did some investigative stuff right there. She took a picture of the background, opened up her application, went into the specific color check system or section, and then magnified it so she could see the color. At least your mama ain't raising no fool, and I'm just making sure you know what you're doing with that intellect. So yeah, that's cool. So you can see that it's not green. There you go. Yawning. You know, I'm yawning. I'm yawning because I've been awake since about 5 o'clock. I'm not even gonna lie. I had a little bit of a nap around like 3, 4 o'clock because I've been in the studio pretty much every day. I want to say 4 out of 7 days for the better part of the last 5 months. That's just what it is, though. You know what I mean? I'm working on collaborations. I am finishing up some of my solo projects. I'm expanding my catalog, both with the instrumentals and the compositions. Teaching people how to use the program, in small numbers, of course. And we're just trying to keep busy in these times, because if you don't have something to focus your energies on that's positive and constructive, you can go mad. Straight up. Dollar sign, Brookwine. Yeah, man, that's a lot of hair. She got it.
3, 2, 1. Okay, that won't work.
Don't drinks up your neck trying to drinks up your hair, yo. Jesus, Murphy. She's such a savage, man. Why are you so roughneck?
No.
Oh my goodness. Like, the things that I see this child do, and I'm just like, what, are you sure? Oh, well, okay.
Wonderful. First chunk of hair of the show.
Well, that's just what it is.
Broken my arm.
Yeah.
My arm was broken when we started. Daddy Daughter Time.
6 out of 7 days I've been in the studio. I was corrected. Sorry. 6 out of 7. I've been in the studio, and like, you got some bangers. I can't even tell you about them because it's just, the projects are so exclusive right now, and I'm working with a couple of people that are just, you know what I mean, making their waves. Making their waves. I gotta shout out, you know what I mean, like DK Lonely, Ace Moore, the corner store rapper, Ezza, you know what I mean, Stoddy P. Who else we got? Dablock, yeah, that's me. SBE, J Mac James, and Trey. Oh my gosh. The Wifeager for sure for keeping my head on my shoulders in this blur. Man, we got Aryanna, who's been here for the last 10 weeks on pretty much every podcast that I have, holding it down, so I'm not just here talking to myself. And even though sometimes I get a little parental, you know what I mean, we're still here bringing you some 2 views on the latest news. My eyes are dripping, that's why I wiped it. I know I shouldn't be touching my face, but it's my face. As long as you're not touching my face, we good. Y'all need to make sure you up in your vitamins and your vitamin regimen, that you're getting all that vitamin C that you need to help battle this COVID-19 situation. I hate it. I hate talking about it, but we got to be serious. Let's see here. Whoa, look at that. Look at that. Just don't crick your neck trying to do that. Hello, Verna. How's it going? We're just here, you know what I mean? Me and my, what do I call you? A-Block.
Note to self. Well, note to everyone. Don't go to haunted house when it's raining.
Yeah, no.
Might fall down the stairs.
Yeah. Literally.
So, not funny story. We went, Dad, Mom, and I went to a haunted house.
Yep, we did.
Last year was like, last year was scary because a person jumped out of the painting.
Right out of the painting.
This year, someone had a real chainsaw. The person at the front said, "Oh, it's just
It was a real chainsaw. It didn't have a chain on it, mind you, but the chainsaw was real.
I ran like the wind. Fell down the stairs while my arm was broken.
She was running so fast, she didn't even see the stairs. She ran up one side and just jumped down the next.
I'm like, he's running with a chainsaw. I'm like,
dude almost got knocked out.
I didn't even run down the other stairs. I jumped.
Yep, that was bonkers. It was bonkers. That was one of the most scary things I've seen, because her arm was already broken, and God forbid it broke the rest of the way. It would have been a problem for me and that guy.
He said stop.
Several times.
He ran. And then he screamed stop. And then he asked if I was okay. No, I'm not okay. I just fell down the stairs.
What kind of stupid question is that? Are you okay? After just falling down the stairs in your sling. Shove it, idiot, man. Anyways.
Are you okay? No, I'm not okay.
No.
Fell down the stairs with a broken arm.
What kind of question is that?
Do you think I'm okay?
I just don't get it.
That is a question.
That's a bang. That's a 1, 2. Just chill out. What do you mean? What do you mean? About. Yeah.
We went to the mall for trick-or-treating, and then Thinking it was going to be last year is kind of scary. Not. Like, it was way longer.
Yeah, they added more to it.
A Martian man popped out. I was once Dad got the man's attention. I just ran like the wind. There was no stopping me. I ran like the Flash. Broken arm or not.
Yeah, no.
I'm still fast.
That's true. That is true. Just putting the phone down because I had to see what was going on the stream. Y'all tuned in to Candid Conversations. We are here with Dablock and Aryanna from our respective The Terrell Effect and Daddy Daughter Time shows. We also we'll be hosting Candid Conversations for the foreseeable future because that's what we do. That's how we do it. That's how we get it in. What you got there?
Me learning Japanese. And
Wow. Oh, what up, Showtime? Showtime Red Shaw checking in. Hope your matches are going well, you know what I mean? Oh, wait. How are you feeling about this thing? Like, how have you been affected? That is her. Here, I'll hold that for you.
my first drawing, which I don't know what to call yet.
That's your first drawing right there. Okay, then we're going to flip to the second drawing. Talk a little bit about that.
That is a drawing of a carnival. Like, I'm trying to redraw Sweet Tooth's Carnival of Carnage.
Okay, and then what's this?
Drawing, I don't know what it's yet. It's supposed to be an outfit.
Okay.
For a future character.
Oh, so you're designing clothes now?
Yeah.
I see. Well. That's cool.
So, just imagine Sweet Tooth had two jobs, or Marcus had two jobs. He was an ice cream man and, like, a carnival performer.
Okay.
But he didn't get as much as he didn't get paid as much as he thought he would.
Mm-hmm.
And then
What's up?
he kind of went from stable to unstable. And so what he did was, it was colorful like you just saw. Until he decided he grabbed like a gun and started shooting the stuff down. And now he has a wonderful clown. Instead of...
We're going to work on your storytelling.
Yeah.
Definitely got to work on your storytelling. Yes, so she's going to be drawing some things related to Twisted Metal, ultimately speaking. Just to get to, yeah.
I think this is better than I...
But yeah, those are her drawings.
New sketchbook.
Her new sketchbook.
Marble.
Yep. Hopefully you're keeping these, and we'll put them in a box so you can see how you've developed. You might want to write the date on your pictures, too. So you can see when you did them.
72 golf pencils.
She still has 72 golf pencils. Yeah, so just checking it out, you know what I mean? I finally got to deal with some of the extra programs I have on my computer. I was able to get a 2 terabyte hard drive, and I transferred most of the data off of the laptop, so it's working more functionally now. I also have a terabyte hard drive working on my computer, my production computer, and I want to recommend for those of you who are doing like a high volume of work in a high frequency that you have an external hard drive. Me personally, I use the Seagate. They haven't let me down as yet. I have 3 of them, and they all function. One of them is about, I think, like 10 years old, and it still works. So, you know, there's something to look into. If you're finding that your computer's running slow, you might want to get some of those files that you're not using, delete them off of there. Or if you have essential files, you want to transfer them to a hard drive so you can refer to them when need be. Just a little side note, because that's what I'm going through right now with my CPUs. and the LAYERS of VIDO. You dig? Yeah. So, yeah, man, it's been a minute since I've been out to play basketball. Can't even get to a park right now. It's a little bit frustrating because, you know, that limits my physical activity. But I do have something here that keeps me toyed. Keeps me toyed. You know what I mean? I got these resistance bands right here. You know what I mean? I just bring them with me. I got a couple different exercises that I do. A couple different exercises that I do to, you know what I mean, build up the strength in the back. This is one of them.
Wrong thing.
You know what I mean? Right now you can't see my legs, but they weighted.
Very.
They're weighted right now. I got like 5 pounds of extra weight on each leg. So
But it's worth it.
yes, it is. It really is, because I can strengthen and tone myself without the extra weights and everything, or with the extra weights, and then when I'm done, I can just take them off, put them to the side. It's not tedious or cumbersome, and it just does the job. Oh no, I'm supposed to do something. Oh no. Okay, never mind. I figured it out. I just flipped from like 3 different thoughts right there. That was my bad. It's all good though.
Girl, I searched Twisted Metal. Boom, 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 boom. Where is Twisted Metal?
I couldn't tell you because I don't even know what you're on. Yeah. See, just getting that workout in. And you can just pop them in your pockets, bring them with you wherever you go. You know what I mean? Like, trying to inspire and motivate people to stay active. I know it's hard when you're contained inside your yard kind of thing, but if you, like I said, get some elastic resistance bands, wherever you can get them from. I mean, you can order them online. There's several stores that have them. If you go to any fitness store, actually, if you go to like, I want to say the big box stores, they have them. Little secret, they also have them at the Dollarama. You know what I mean? That's where I got mine. I'm not gonna lie, high quality. They're not just breaking as soon as I stretched them out. You know what I mean? I got 3 bands right now. I'm going 3 bands deep, and they're doubled up. So, you know what I mean? We're just working here, but we're coming close to the end of my battery life on my phone. We got 15% left on the battery. I got like 2 gigabytes left of data. My billing cycle changes over again tomorrow. And on top of that, they say, oh, well, since we can't figure out the issue with your device, we'll just give you more data. How about you give me some of my money back? I like that idea. I like the idea of getting some of my money back. That's just what it is. I gotta sneeze. Huh? That's because my basement's dusty, not because I have COVID-19. Just making sure y'all know.
I sneezed multiple times down here.
It's
so dusty.
because of all the under things, and like I do woodworking down here from time to time, so that's an occasional thing. Like the studio is used for a lot of different things. We cover a lot of different angles. So you know what I mean? Like you just gotta understand that there's certain things that can go on the way you want them to go on, and then go on with the things where you want to go on when them go on. You know. That means sometimes things don't go your way. But when they do go your way, appreciate that they're going your way. See what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes things not go on. But when them go on, you fig go on. Oh, jeez. So yeah, we're here for another episode of Candid Conversations. This has been quite the interesting go around. Aryanna's opinion always is like she always has an opinion about something. It's kind of shocking sometimes to hear it, but we're definitely We're definitely here to bring you some of the latest info, some of the latest conversations, you know what I mean? Something that isn't your everyday stuff, so that you can just get out of your routine and find something fun to do, and enjoy that. Maybe you could take some time for yourself to assess what's going on, and reconnect with yourself. Do what you got to do to get to where you're going. Just try not to complicate the lives of anybody else in the process. That's if I could impart some wisdom, that would be what I impart. Like, everybody has goals. Well, most people have goals in their life, and they want to attain something, a quality of life or what have you. So if you know that, or if you go forward thinking that, then you'll realize that you could help more people by just listening to what's going on than you can criticizing them. Yes, what was that?
Just my hi.
You just say hi? Okay, she's just saying hi now. Well, we're about to say bye.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's about that time. All right, so this has been another episode of Candid Conversations. We are here every Wednesday, unless otherwise stated, at around 6 p.m. As soon as this social distancing lets up, we will be having more guests. But for now, it's yours truly and Aryanna chilling here, showing you that we should live with focus, not in fear. Focus on that which you have near and dear, and enjoy the blessings as they appear.
On the good things.
Focus on the good things. That's what's up. So, for Aryanna, this is Dablock saying, speak up.
We are out. See you next episode.
Boom.